Three, two, one. Broadcasting tape delayed from Canton, Ohio, where my sister lives, and the NFL Hall of Fame, which I've been to. Have you been there, James?
I actually have.
All right. Woo! Yeah. I'm Bill. This is JP, and we're here to pump you up because we're football fans too, folks. And today is somewhat of a departure from our usual business of sports. We're going to talk about things that kind of irritate us. Jersey numbers. And the new rules for jersey numbers. So, I heard some big deal talking head talking about this. I said, JP, we should talk about this. You know why? Because we care.
Yeah.
So anyway,
not talk? Why
say
not?
It again? Why not? But anyway, I do have some numbers in here about money and jersey numbers. Anyway, you've heard about when somebody goes to another team and somebody's wearing their jersey, they got to pay them money.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So I'm going to start with key milestones of jerseys.
All right.
Before 1973, whenever, I don't even know when the NFL started. Who knows?
Yes. Way back then.
They were playing disorganized football with Jim Thorpe in the 1920s or something or other, right?
With leather helmets.
Leather helmets, yes. They made a movie called Leatherheads. Anyway, so 1973, I was 3 years old. This is when, say it again.
Same here.
Right. We're old, folks.
Yeah.
Jersey numbers, 1973, jersey numbers were first standardized by position groups across the NFL, according to NFL operations. This is why we have only known these standardized numbers.
Yeah.
Because in 73 is when it started, this is all we ever noticed. I mean, I wasn't watching football in the 60s, with Titletown, USA, Green Bay here. All right. So, all the great receivers wore number 88, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to break down the numbers? I can break down the numbers for you.
Well, I'm going to go through some of these, Will, in just a second. Some of these years. In 79, defensive linemen were allowed to wear numbers 90 through 99. What's the big number on the pass rusher? In the 90s, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's your pass rusher. Unless you're Micah Parsons, what numbers he wear?
He wears number 1 now.
Yeah, 1. Who knew? Centers, which everybody watches centers, right?
Yeah.
Can wear numbers 60 through 79.
Yeah.
So, offensive linemen have always been in the 60s. Correct?
Usually, yes.
Yes. In 1984, linebackers are permitted to wear numbers 90 through 99. But linebackers like to wear the numbers 50, right?
They like those, they usually are in the 50s.
Yeah, they like 50s.
The
double nickels,
Right.
I was in the Navy with a guy, he talked about, man, this guy wears double nickels and whatever.
The greatest linebackers are all in the 50s.
Yes.
Lawrence Taylor, Mike Singletary, Dick Butkus.
Yep. All right. In 2004, now this is when it really came to my mind of, hey, these idiots are changing their numbers. Wide receivers are permitted to wear numbers 10 through 19 range. This is when I remember it changing, and I was like, why is this guy wearing number 17? He's a receiver. What does that mean?
Right.
Yeah. See, before that, the players could change. Oh, in 1984, linebackers were allowed to change their numbers due to the 3-4 defense. That's why they allowed them to change their numbers for linebackers.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, that's what it says. In 2010, defensive linemen are allowed to wear numbers 50 through 59. I don't remember anything changing about that. In 2015, linebackers can wear numbers 40 through 49. So linebackers can be pretty much anything they want to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. from
Seems
1
to be.
damn 90.
Yeah, from 40 to 90.
Yeah.
In 2021, okay, here's the new rules. I'm not even going over all this.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Basically, what it is you can wear number 00 to number 99, and it doesn't matter what position you play.
It does not even.
It's like high school. So I want you to go over the standardized rule that you remember when the Steelers were on top of the world in the 70s and how they were numbered.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like now you can see people like we were talking about with Micah Parsons, number 1. Well, he was when he was with Dallas, he was number 11. Then he went to Green Bay and he moved it. He changed his number to number 1. There's so many players. When I watch the game now, I'm just like, who is that?
Yeah.
Why do they? DK Metcalf went to the Steelers and now he has number 4. What?
Yeah.
What receiver wears number 4? You know, it's like, where are we at? Oklahoma? You know, it just doesn't make sense. And the reason why it doesn't make sense is because when we were coming up, everybody, I think it may be an NFL thing, plus the teams used to kind of basically enforce the numbers of the players that wore the jerseys, right? So like the NFL, like we talked about the heyday, I could if you ask me to name the jersey numbers of the great players from the 70s, I could probably go down and name every single one.
Yeah.
You know? So because all of the numbers were based on a certain group, you know?
Yeah.
Running backs usually wore between 20 and and 39, right?
Yeah.
Wide receivers usually wore the 80s.
Yeah. They even the Dallas Cowboys even have a commercial about number 88.
Right. The Dallas Cowboys still continue to honor the number 88. If you're an 88, the Dallas Cowboys, you are like the greatest receiver to play with, for that organization, right?
All right. Back to your quarterback numbers.
Huh?
So go back to your quarterback numbers there.
Yeah, so quarterbacks pretty much, the quarterbacks are still the only position that pretty much stay the same. Like you don't see a number 41 playing quarterback, you know? They all stick from 1 to 18, 19, you know? Now receivers, they can wear any jersey, but they usually wear between 1 and 19 or in the 80s, you know? You don't see too many 70s. You don't see any 70s or 50 for wide receiver.
Yeah.
Right? So I just the one I really wish that they would go back to were when we were coming up, all the linebackers were in the 50s.
Yeah.
Right? Now, granted, I know the NFL has been, a thing for a long time, and you have great players, and God knows the Steelers had Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, and they just had countless players, and those jersey numbers all retired. You know,
well, you could make a rule like, you can retire this guy, but the number can't be retired.
Right?
Because we have to have these numbers to keep playing.
Yeah. The Steelers, guys still wear 88, you know, and guys still wear 82. So Lynn Swann and John Stallworth. So it really, I don't like it when I see those jerseys, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You have to keep these numbers. You're right. By the time we're dead and gone, there'll be no jerseys left. You know, for some organizations. So, but I miss the grouping because that always, as a kid, I always knew what position it was without knowing what position they actually were.
Yeah. Yeah, you just look at it, it's like, oh, that's what this guy plays. That's what this guy plays.
That's a linebacker. That's that's a running back. Yeah. I wasn't guessing.
John Riggins, number 44.
Right.
You knew that.
And that was unusual. Well, I guess technically John Riggins was a fullback,
Yeah, he was a
right?
fullback. Yes.
So he wore in the 40s.
Yeah,
The
that's back
most
when they had. It's when you had fullbacks, halfbacks. You
right.
know.
Yeah, there was a day where there was a big back and a small back, boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Yes, right. The big back
Now
made
they
the hole for the small back.
that's
Now
right.
the quarterback just runs it.
The quarterback leads the team in rushing.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the
Quarterback
way
don't
it
need
is.
no blocking. He'll just run.
But that is
Anyway,
true.
that is true. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about what it costs to change your jersey number in the middle of the season, because
Oh,
and you go to another team, you want that jersey number.
yeah,
Somebody else has got it. And this happens every year.
yeah,
So you got either now this has happened a lot, where the player who has it gives that jersey number up to the guy coming to the team because he's been around a while, right?
yeah.
Some players are like, no, you're paying for it.
A lot of players do.
Yeah, yeah. So you want this jersey number. So a lot of players, they give pretty big money, like a few $100,000 for that jersey number on that team.
Now, okay, let's be honest.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were the guy who owned the jersey and some bigwig came to your team and was like, "I want that jersey number"?
How long have I been in the league?
Let's say you've been in the league 8 years.
Oh, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. If I've been in the league, say 2 years, and I'm like a second string guy, I'll sell it to you for a reasonable price. I want a new car. That's what I say. I'll say, you buy me a new car, I'll give you this. That's reasonable.
I'm the same way. If I was some Joe that was just hanging on,
just hanging on,
every preseason, I'm just like, please, please, please. If I'm that guy, I'll be like, okay, sure. Micah, you want number one? Here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the team. Yeah. But if I'm somebody who actually contributes, even if I'm not a star player, and the guy came to me, I think I would be like, you know what? My wife's birthday's coming up. She's asked me for a Mercedes. That's all I would say. She was asking me for a Mercedes.
So you're saying even if you've been on the team for say 6-7 years, you pretty much play half the game every week.
Yeah,
you would give it up
for a small fee. Up, but it would come as a price.
Yeah,
it would come for a price.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't just say, like I wouldn't devalue myself.
Yeah,
like we don't. I would say, hey, you got to give me something because I'm actually a part of this team.
Oh yeah. Well, no, if I've been on the team a while and I was like pretty much played half the game, or what a quarter or whatever, and I don't think I'd give it up. But if I could say if I was a second string guy, I've been there for 2-3 years, yeah, sure, I'll give it. You buy me a car.
Right. Give me something. But
just give me something. All right. So now we're getting to the sports economy portion of this. Notes. All right. If you want to change your jersey number in the middle of the season, just because, the bigwig comes to your team, you have to give him your jersey number. So that means your jersey number has to change. This is what you have to do to change your number in the middle of the season. Per NFL rules, a player has to buy out the existing inventory of uniforms in order to change his number starting in the 2021 season. So Vikings running back Dalvin Cook was deterred from wanting to change his uniform number. So what you have to do, say you're a running back, you wear number 23. Well, somebody wants this number, whatever. So I want to become number 76, whatever it is, because you can do this now. You have to buy all the retail jerseys in every store in America at retail price. Because that number has to go away if you want to change your number. It was going to cost Dalvin Cook estimated $1.5 million to change his number. He decided against that. Oh man. Anyway, and then it talks about Nike uniforms run at several different price points, and they still are a hefty number. I mean, you're talking Nike stuff here. This ain't your low level stuff. And then it says, the more popular the player, the more jerseys that are out there, right?
Right.
Because there's a lot more Patrick Mahomes jerseys out there than there are, whoever.
I mean, can you imagine that? Can you imagine Patrick Mahomes being like, you know what? We lost the Super Bowl last year. I think I'm going to change my number. You know how many people every Sunday come to the Chiefs games?
Yeah, that's right.
If you look at the stadium, out of 70,000, I would probably say 10,000 are wearing Patrick Mahomes jerseys.
I would say it probably approaches 20,000 people have Patrick Mahomes jerseys on.
Right.
Yeah.
So, can you imagine how many jerseys there are with Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah. Just think of how many and you got to buy what's out there for sale. So he ain't changing his number. Well, I've always thought this was a marketing thing. Your main man for the Lakers, Kobe.
Yeah.
Changed his number.
That's right.
I always thought he did it for jersey sales. What do you think he did it for?
Oh, I know why he did it. Right?
Why did he do it?
So he changed his jersey number because he was one over Mike.
Yeah.
So Mike was 23. Kobe went to 24.
Yeah, that's right.
It was also when he did the change, he went through all the stuff with the, Kobe had the rape allegations in Colorado.
Yeah.
And, even though he didn't get locked up for it, there was a lot of speculation on, just like anybody else. You are accused. People will say, even if you didn't go to jail, you may be guilty, right? Yeah. So it was a lot of negativity, and he just wanted to have a fresh start. But nobody knew why he did it. But Kevin Garnett came out and said it. He was like, "Yeah, the reason why Kobe chose 24 is because it was one.
I never heard that. Yeah, it's one higher than
Michael Jordan. He wanted to be the greatest. Michael Jordan was ready. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna be 24. Kobe was crazy, man. I love him. That's my boy. Kobe was crazy. Crazy. Like focus crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wonder
NBA,
how much that cost.
I don't know. The NBA used to have a numbering scheme. I don't think they do it ever. Like centers used to be in the 50s.
Yeah.
And everybody else just had whatever number they had. I don't ever recall a numbering scheme for those guys.
But. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so now the NFL is basically going to look like high school. Wear whatever you want to wear. Nobody cares.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
The numbering scheme still is cool to some people, like your pass rushers. They always like to be in the 90s,
Yeah. I mean, who do you think of when you think of the great pass rusher? Does anybody come to mind?
Joe Klecko, Mark Gastineau.
Yeah, the Jets.
Jets.
I think of Reggie White.
Reggie White, yeah.
He was number 92. So, like if you go through all the positions, like I named the linebackers, the great linebackers, quarter and wide receivers, Jerry Rice, number 80. So it's just, I feel like, although Randy Moss, who I feel like is one of the greatest, he had 18 and 81. Like in 84. When he first got to Minnesota, he was 84. And
Yeah.
then I think when he was with the Raiders, he was 18, and then he went to New England and he was 81.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you can be whatever number you want to be. We're old and it doesn't count anymore. So we can sit around and reminisce about the way it was.
Yeah, I don't like it. I still don't like the new numbers everywhere. It's just too much. But, I think it's just to appease the players, makes them happy. So what the hell?
Yeah, I wore this number in high school. Yeah, well, okay.
God forbid you wear a different jersey. God forbid. I mean, I don't know what players do when they get drafted and they haven't played it down in the NFL and they go and somebody has the number that they wore in college. I guess you just got to change jersey numbers, right?
Yeah.
If you wore 56 in college and you were a great linebacker and Lawrence Taylor is sitting and you get drafted by Lawrence Taylor's team, guess what? You're not wearing 56 anymore.
You're not wearing 56. Well, say you come out of high school and you wear whatever number and you go and play for whatever college. You're not getting that number.
Right.
Not till that guy leaves.
Right. So, I mean, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
Some things you just don't get everything you want, and it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. And it's okay. It's just a jersey number.
Right.
You could do like Kobe. I sold this many number 8s, but I sold more number 24s.
Right. It doesn't matter. Some people still wear the number 8. Some people still wear the 24. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's all the same person. It's just a jersey on your back.
Yeah.
Although I think the NBA I don't know if the jersey numbers matter as much in the NBA because you see their face. Yeah. NFL, you don't see their face because of the helmets. And I think the jersey numbers actually do.
You got your name, a big name across the back for you.
Yeah.
Which helps greatly. That's what I hate about the Yankees. They don't have their name on their jerseys. Like, why? Because we're the Yankees.
And you know what I always wondered with baseball jerseys?
Yeah.
The reason why baseball jerseys I feel like don't fly off the shelves is because the real baseball jerseys are hot as hell. You don't wear. Oh. I don't know how Major League Baseball players wear those jerseys.
They don't wear them anymore. They changed them like 2 years ago.
To what?
Oh, it's like this different type of nylon fabric now. It's not those hot cotton ones anymore. You didn't know about this?
Polyester ones? The polyester ones?
It's not those polyester
that's right.
ones. They changed it to like some sort of sweat wicking things
That's right. Because people were talking about how guys were wearing jerseys and they were saying, "Oh, it's cold outside."
Yeah.
It's like because the jerseys when they sweat, man, they stuck to these guys, and the old jerseys were just, old polyester jerseys.
Yeah.
Which were great jerseys, by the way.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine playing in Busch Stadium in the 80s.
Hot, baby.
Jerseys. How did they do it?
Hot.
How did they do it?
They'd come off the field and put their feet in buckets of ice water. Because that AstroTurf is hot, man.
Hey, did you ever go to Busch Stadium?
Oh yes.
In the middle of the summer?
Yes.
See, I've been to, when I was a kid, I went to Orioles Stadium, the ballpark, the old Orioles ballpark.
Yeah.
That was not the same as going to Veterans Stadium in the middle of the summer. That cookie cutter stadium with that AstroTurf.
Yeah.
It was just the whole place was just a steam box.
It was a bowl that there was no breeze in it, nothing.
No, nothing. Nothing.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Just a bowl that was hot.
I don't know how to play if it did it.
But then again, I mean, I'm a teenager.
Yeah,
it's hot. It's not like, it really affected me much. Now, it wouldn't be cool.
No.
No.
No. Shit, we went to the Nats game and we were about to die because we were in the sun.
Oh.
But anyway.
All right, well, we're going to have to wrap this up because I got to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So long, folks. And thanks for reminiscing with us. We love talking about old-time sports.
You're an old man talking about sports.
That's right. So remember, tune in because we're going to do something about the WNBA players being locked out by the owners over money, which is next week. So long, everybody. Remember, like and subscribe because we need $1 gazillion so we can fix this lockout that's coming up.
So long, everybody.
Y'all come back now. Here